If you love Yellowstone theories, Beth Dutton chaos, Rip Wheeler being absolutely terrifying, and weekly breakdowns of the entire Dutton universe, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications because this season is going to get insane. So the premiere wastes absolutely zero time. After the ending of Yellowstone, fans thought Beth and Rip finally escaped the madness. They had their smaller ranch in Dillon, Montana, Carter was settling in, and for once it actually looked like peace was possible. Yeah, that lasted about 10 minutes. A massive lightning strike sparks a wildfire, and their entire property is destroyed. But here's where things get really interesting, because fans are asking one huge question nobody can ignore. How does Beth Dutton, a financial genius worth millions, somehow not have insurance? Seriously, Reddit is exploding over this right now. And wait until you hear the darker theory fans came up with about why Beth and Rip actually left Montana. Not damaged, not partially burned, completely wiped out. And honestly, fans online are already emotional about this scene. Some people said they were crying before the intro credits even finished.
So officially, Beth and Rip moved to Texas because the wildfire destroyed the grazing land, which makes sense. No grass means no cattle operation. But a lot of fans think there's another reason. They believe Beth and Rip are secretly running from the trauma of killing Jamie. And honestly, that theory kind of makes sense. Think about it. Jamie's dead, Rip dumped the body at the train station. Beth finally got revenge. But psychologically, Montana is now haunted for both of them. So instead of healing, they run. Do you think Beth and Rip actually moved because of the wildfire? Or are they running from Jamie's ghost? Drop your theory in the comments because this might become the biggest storyline of the season.
Now here's the thing. Montana was dangerous. But Texas? Texas is brutal. No political connections. No governor protecting them. No Yellowstone empire. They're outsiders now. And Rip immediately realizes that. He's managing ranch hands who barely speak English, dealing with droughts, flash floods, and border politics. And suddenly, he's not the biggest force in the room anymore. But then the show introduces the woman who might become Beth Dutton's most dangerous enemy ever. Annette Bening enters the series as Beulah Jackson. And wow, she basically feels like the Texas version of John Dutton. Powerful, cold, strategic, and absolutely ruthless. She controls the cattle processing business in the entire region, which means Beth and Rip are completely dependent on her. And the second Beth refuses to play by her rules, the war begins.
And this is where the premiere goes full Yellowstone mode. Because what happens next leads to a brutal murder, a hidden body, and the creation of Texas's version of the train station. So Beulah's son Rob Will murders a ranch hand. And somehow, things get even worse from there. The body gets buried on Dutton property. And when Rip discovers the shallow grave, you already know what happens next. He handles it himself. No police, no investigation, no witnesses. Under the cover of darkness, Rip moves the body to an abandoned mine shaft. And the internet has already given it a nickname. Yeah, South Texas now officially has its own train station. And honestly, that reveal alone proves this show fully understands what Yellowstone fans want. So far, reactions online have actually been kind of wild. The show debuted with a perfect early Rotten Tomatoes score. Critics are calling it the best Yellowstone series since the original, and fans are loving the darker emotional tone. But what really makes this work is that Dutton Ranch doesn't try to replace Yellowstone. It evolves it. Beth and Rip aren't powerful kings anymore. They're survivors, and that changes everything. So now I gotta ask you guys, can Beth and Rip actually survive Texas? Will Carter and Oreana destroy both families? And how long before the subway comes back to haunt Rip? Drop all your theories below because I'll be reading every comment. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because every single week we're covering new episodes, hidden details, Easter eggs, and fan theories from the entire Yellowstone universe. This season looks absolutely insane, and we're just getting started. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.